Hi, this is Hart, and I am just going to do a quick, hopefully less than 15-minute Christmas card share of the Christmas cards that I made this year. All of these Christmas cards were made in a row, starting with cutting out my background paper. Some of them are simple, as you see here. Some of them had multiple pages and things added. You'll notice I often embellish with my gold deco color. It's my least favorite if you've seen my other video, only because I messed up on the S and the M there. But I like the rest of the cards, so it's still staying in the stack. Some of them super simple because the image itself was so darn cute. Some of them are interactive with little tags. You could take out the tag and put in a gift card, I presume. Unless it's this small. You can write a little note on the back. Some tags are fixed in place. You can't move them at all. But you can tell I'm a junk journal, and I love the messiness, the different textures. You'll see string and lace and washi tape. Various card styles of paper. The reason I have them separated with the envelopes is because they have different things on the inside. That way, if it's to one family, I don't have the same greeting on the inside. My little Christmas tree made with scraps, stickers. On the ones that you see where it has the string up top and the holes punched out there, I use that as my way to attach my card face to the card back. And these are simply made from 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock, cut in half and then folded. In some cases, you pull it out, and there is another thing to pull out you can write another little note on, but still so thin that it would go through the mail with one stamp. You'll notice I like all my tags in the pockets, and these bingo cards make beautiful little tags. Sometimes I backed it with paper that had meaning. In this case, it has 2 tags in a single pocket. Again, a simple one with light washi tape in the back, freehanding the gold rim. And when the sticker does the job for you, boy, is that a simple and adorable on a page. It's probably not coming up on the screen, but in some of these cases I sprayed them with a glimmer mist, and they're so sparkly. And I love the sparkle as well, so I have some sparkle washi tape that I added to many of them. This one has like a little double tag. And then even when you pull it out, a little pop out, but you can't pull the stuff out. If you wanted to, this one could actually fold down, and it's a usable envelope that you could tuck in, but I like it folded up. The tag's not removable, but you could write on it if you wanted to. The stack is falling. These I left free when I fussy cut them out. Hand wrote Merry Christmas. I like the little ribbon, and that ribbon acted just like the string in attaching them without using glue to attach the main card face to the back. I like the ribbon of a couple of different colors, and these came from my ribbon scraps. Oh, I just love the texture of some of these cards, and you can even write your own sentiments if you want on the front as well as whatever's on the inside. Now that one's another one that's simple. I noticed that I just love this paper so much that I made each of those simple. It's my second least favorite card. And you thought you were done. This is a magazine cutout. I just loved the image, and so used a silver pen to stitch that on, but instead of saying a Merry Christmas to all and to all a good night, for some reason it just kept going in my head into all a good winter. This one's a little bit different than the other cards that I made because I used a brad to make it free floating on the card. On the back of it, it's a recipe for someone I know who loves recipes. Another magazine cutout where I just liked the image feeling a little more rustic. These are what you would normally put in a shaker embellishment, but because I wanted them all to be very easily mailed, it doesn't shake extremely well unless you stick your finger in, and I didn't leave a place for that, for them to stick their finger inside and tinker with it a bit if they wanted to. This one actually has a paper clip they can reuse as a little shaker. Oh, this one I love. Okay, so this magazine cutout with the coffee and donuts, I just absolutely loved it. And then I put a little tag, 10 Lords of Leaping, place to write. You can send it this way. I might choose to send it that way. Just loved it. This one has a belly band for those junk journal lovers. And hopefully you catch the sparkle from the glimmer mist. Another magazine cutout that I attached to a tag. Oh, I didn't make that tag movable, but it just cracks me up. I'm trying to do a pun on the toe with the feet. Hopefully that comes out okay. Just a simple little tag that's removable if they don't want to keep it in there, and they could add a gift card or something to the face. This is another one that's a very different kind of Christmas card. You can attach anything you want or in here, or just write on this as your own little tag. This ribbon's so clean. Normally I grunge up my stuff a little bit more, but this year I kept things rather simple and light on the embellishments. And this one I keep wanting to turn sideways. I probably should have left the card like this because I made this magazine image more of a sideways folder. And I'm going to run through and where these scraps like this, some of them, I made them where the image took up a lot of space, so I made it to where it's a fold down, and I'm going to add a little strip of washi tape later before I send them out. She's just so cute, and so I just used gold to embellish her little Red Riding Hood. Again, I gotta keep these going faster to make sure I stay a little quick for you guys. These magazine images just make me smile. This is a mistake, and this is kind of funny. So on this big brown card, I didn't add any embellishments yet, and I was starting to write, I don't even remember what word I was starting to write, but I was starting to write joy, and so you can see my word joy here, and this Y, instead of going down, like I was going to write joy, I somehow made a U out of it, and I thought, oh, U. Okay, well, it's going to turn into the word you, and do I have any text that says all I want for Christmas is you? And so that's how this card ended up being made. And, it was probably one of the bigger pullouts, and I love the timepiece. It's a die cut, and I doodled on it a bit. Again, this is just one of those messy cards. On the back of it, you could write something on it. You could just leave it dangling if you wanted to. But I noticed the more I pull it out, the more it wants to mess with that image. Gosh, I love that glimmer mist. Oof, this another one that's the crazy simple one. I didn't do anything at all to that one. This one was a strip of numbers at the bottom of an old scrapbook piece of paper I had, and it went all the way to 31 for a page on what looked like a calendar. Cut them out, ended it at 25, and because I loved this Santa image so much, it became the whole card itself and just embellished the main image. And you can see I love the texture of lace on a card. A great way to use your scraps is the messy Christmas tree. I messed up on a doodle here and it became a messy Christmas tree with a little Santa covering up a different mistake. These I usually use in my shaker cards because I like the stars and shaker cards, but they look good on their own on these pages. Another little pocket you can pull in and out. Maybe this is a better way to show you without having a sticker there, how these envelopes actually can tuck in if you want to, and now if you don't want the word wish in there. Another shaker card. Again, I left a place for you to feel inside. And then to make this one super sendable, to see what it would look like, I ran it through my Sizzix to see how it would look flattened with the bow, to make sure these bows would travel well even if they were flattened, and I still think it looks cute, so it's okay. Another tiny little shaker on a messy busy card. You can tell I love these envelopes and the little tags. We're down to the last few. Another big pocket where you could pull it out. And I only attached with ribbon or string the ones where I also loved the back of the paper. So here, this back of the paper might have just had something I didn't like on the back side. And that's all of them. Thank you for joining, and don't forget to subscribe.